Okay.
Hey, Lori.
Hey, we're here to introduce you to a really great class that we put together.
How about introducing us first?
Okay, good. You go first.
I'm Chris, Director of Training for ROC.
Chris Martin.
Chris Martin. I'm Chris Martin, Director of Training for Recovery Opportunity
They're
Center.
good. I'm Lori Ashcraft, and I'm the Executive Director of the Recovery Opportunity Center. And we want to tell you about a class we developed called Leading and Coaching, a Peer Workforce. And we put this together because we've been out there training peers, and then we realized that often organizations didn't know how to use peers, or what peers could contribute to the healing process.
Right. And sometimes the supervisors didn't know how to really lead or coach peers as part of their team.
Right, so peers were often just uncoached, out there trying to figure out what to do. So we put this together, and it starts off by really explaining the added value that peers bring to the workforce. Amazing what having a peer on your team can do for your entire team. It really enhances everything that everybody else does.
And it gives folks a clear understanding of what peer specialists do
Yes.
and the things that they don't do, so we understand how the whole team contributes to the
Right.
recovery process.
Right. And then another thing we discovered is that, if you hire a peer and your organization doesn't have a recovery culture, it's very hard for peers to step forward
Yes.
and deliver the gifts they have. So we talk a little bit here about how to bring your organization around to creating a culture for everyone in the organization
Right.
that's more recovery oriented.
Where everybody's on the same page.
Yes, and there's a focus on strengths
Absolutely.
and abilities of
Excellent.
all the staff and all the customers.
Yeah. And I think we have a real good section to help supervisors and leaders have that conversation with any of their employees, really, not only the peer specialist, but any employee, in those situations where having that performance conversation might be difficult. How to do that in a
Absolutely.
recovery way.
Yes, and we have in here, just like in some of our other material, the professional development plan.
Yes.
So that's something that will have an amazing impact on the whole culture of the organization.
And recovery coaching.
Recovery coaching is, we came up with recovery coaching many years ago, and what it is a way of having a recovery conversation. A conversation that really brings recovery forward. And what we've done here is adapted that conversation and using it, and how do you talk to your employees in a way that brings forward a recovery response.
Yes. And recovery outcomes.
Yeah. Yep.
We hope you
So,
like it.
Another thing it does, if you're in the middle of an organization, like a middle manager, you can often feel fairly powerless.
Yes.
You're not at the top, you're not at the bottom, you're kind of in the middle. You don't realize how much power you have, how that position of being in the middle is so
I
powerful.
think we call it the mighty middle.
The mighty middle. And we really spell out how a middle manager can develop a great peer workforce through wonderful recovery-oriented leading and coaching techniques. So,
We hope you like it. We hope you
it's a
check it out.
class and it's a book, right?
It is.
You take the class, it's a 3-day
It's both.
class.
2-day class.
2-day class.
2-day classroom, really interactive, real
Mhm.
participative,
Powerful class, all day.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
And a
It's always
graduation.
fun. And a graduation. Gotta have a party. Yeah.